It's not unusual to walk out of a superhero movie talking more about the villain than the hero. There's something magnetic about characters who are powerful, intelligent, and fearless. And the actors who play them often leave a lasting impression. Antje Traue is one of those performers. Her career reflects years of preparation, discipline, and creative risk-taking rather than overnight fame. From her early fascination with performance to her commanding presence in international films, her journey shows how dedication quietly shapes success. This story is not just about an actress, but about commitment to craft, embracing challenges, and letting hard work speak louder than hype. Early fascination with storytelling. From childhood, Antje Traue showed a natural pull towards stories, movement, and emotional expression. While other children were busy with ordinary games, she was already imagining herself inside stories, performing characters, and expressing feelings through creative play. Growing up in Germany during the 1980s meant less digital distraction and more room for imagination, which allowed her creativity to develop organically. This environment encouraged curiosity, observation, and emotional awareness, all of which are essential for an actor. Her interest in storytelling wasn't a passing phase, but a deep-rooted passion that stayed with her as she grew older. She felt drawn to performance as a way of understanding the world and communicating emotions. These early experiences quietly shaped her mindset, helping her build discipline, focus, and a strong sense of purpose. Long before success or recognition, she already knew what she wanted to pursue, and that clarity became the foundation of her future career. Foundations in dance, music, and acting. Antje Traue's artistic foundation was built through years of training in dance, music, and acting. Each discipline shaped her in a different but complementary way. Dance gave her control over her body, teaching balance, posture, and expressive movement. Music helped her understand rhythm, timing, and emotional flow, which are crucial in performance. Acting, meanwhile, taught her how to step into someone else's reality and communicate emotions truthfully. Rather than treating these skills separately, she learned to combine them naturally. This blend made her performances richer and more believable. Because she wasn't dependent on just one skill, she could adapt easily to different roles and creative demands. This early versatility later became one of her greatest strengths. It allowed her to move comfortably between theater, film, and action-heavy roles, giving her a well-rounded presence that feels confident, grounded, and deeply prepared. The power of theater experience. Before working in film, Antje Traue spent important years in theater, where performance happens live and without second chances. Theater demands complete focus, emotional honesty, and physical awareness, because every moment unfolds in real time. This environment taught her discipline and mental strength, as she had to stay fully present regardless of mistakes or audience reactions. Theater also helped her understand how to build emotions gradually, control her voice, and maintain energy throughout a performance. Unlike film, where scenes can be repeated, theater trained her to trust her instincts. These experiences shaped her confidence and gave her a deep respect for storytelling. By the time she transitioned to film, she already understood how to hold attention and embody characters fully. This strong foundation continues to influence her screen performances, giving them a sense of authenticity, control, and emotional depth that audiences can feel. Early film roles and steady growth. Traue's early film career was defined by patience and gradual progress rather than instant fame. She took on smaller roles that allowed her to explore different characters and understand how film sets operate. Projects like Pandora and Killer Elite gave her valuable hands-on experience, helping her refine her screen presence and technical skills. These roles may not have brought immediate recognition, but they were essential stepping stones. Each project taught her something new about camera work, collaboration, and storytelling. Instead of chasing attention, she focused on learning and improving. This steady approach helped her build credibility and confidence within the industry. By taking her time, she avoided shortcuts and developed a strong professional foundation. Her journey shows that growth often happens quietly, through consistency and dedication, rather than through sudden breakthroughs or overnight success. Breakthrough in a superhero world. Antje Traue's global recognition came with her role in Man of Steel, a major superhero film. This opportunity placed her on an international stage and introduced her to a much wider audience. What made her performance stand out was not just the action, but the depth she brought to her character. She portrayed the antagonist as intelligent, confident, and emotionally driven, rather than simply aggressive. This added layers to the role and made the character feel real and compelling. Her presence on screen was strong and memorable, proving she could handle the pressure of a high-budget production. The film marked a turning point in her career, opening doors to larger projects and global recognition. It also confirmed her ability to balance physical performance with emotional storytelling, earning her respect from both audiences and industry professionals, redefining the on-screen villain. One of Yacht Traue's most notable strengths is how she approaches villain roles. Instead of playing them as one-dimensional or purely evil, she focuses on their motivations and inner logic. She treats villains as complex individuals shaped by their experiences and beliefs. This approach makes her characters feel human, even when they exist in fictional or fantastical worlds. By adding emotional depth and psychological realism, she challenges common stereotypes associated with antagonists. Audiences often find themselves fascinated by her characters because they feel intentional and layered. This depth enhances the overall story and raises the quality of the performance. Her ability to balance power with vulnerability allows viewers to understand and sometimes empathize with her characters. This thoughtful portrayal of villains has become a defining feature of her career and sets her apart in action-driven genres. Commitment to physical preparation. Antje Traue is deeply committed to physical preparation, especially for action-oriented roles. She trains extensively to ensure her movements look natural, powerful, and believable on screen. This preparation often includes martial arts, strength training, and fight choreography. However, her training goes beyond physical fitness. She studies how her characters move under pressure and how their emotions influence their actions. This attention to detail helps her deliver performances that feel authentic rather than staged. Her dedication reflects respect for both the role and the audience. By preparing thoroughly, she ensures that action scenes enhance the story instead of distracting from it. This level of commitment requires discipline and perseverance, but it also allows her to perform with confidence. Her physical preparation is a key reason her action roles feel grounded and convincing. Performing stunts with purpose. Unlike many actors, Yacht Traue often chooses to perform her own stunts. This decision demands courage, trust in her training, and a strong sense of responsibility. Performing stunts herself allows for smoother transitions between acting and action, making scenes feel more cohesive. It also helps her stay emotionally connected to the character during intense moments. By pushing her physical limits, she deepens her understanding of the role and strengthens her performance. This approach shows her willingness to take risks in pursuit of authenticity. It also earns respect from colleagues who recognize the effort and discipline required. Her stunt work is not about showing off, but about serving the story. This commitment reinforces her reputation as a dedicated professional who values realism and integrity in her craft. Multilingual abilities and global appeal fluency in both German and English has played a major role in Yacht Traue's international success. Language skills allow her to work comfortably across different film industries and cultures. On international sets, clear communication helps build trust and collaboration with directors and cast members. Being multilingual also allows her to deliver emotional nuance without losing authenticity. This adaptability expands the range of roles she can take on and helps her connect with global audiences. It reflects her willingness to grow beyond national boundaries and embrace the global nature of modern cinema. Her language skills are not just practical tools, but part of her identity as an international actress. By bridging cultures through performance, she brings depth and inclusivity to the stories she tells. Dance as a tool for expression. Yacht Traue's background in modern dance continues to shape her acting style in powerful ways. Dance teaches awareness of movement, posture, and spatial control, all of which enhance screen presence. In action scenes, her movements appear fluid and intentional. making choreography feel natural. In emotional scenes, her body language often communicates feelings more strongly than words. Dance also sharpens discipline and focus, helping her maintain control under pressure. This physical intelligence allows her to express subtle emotions without exaggeration. By integrating dance into her performances, she adds elegance and authenticity to her characters. It becomes a silent language that supports storytelling. This unique blend of movement and emotion gives her performances a refined and memorable quality. A deliberate choice for privacy. In an industry that often rewards constant visibility, Antje Traue has chosen to protect her privacy. She prefers to let her work speak for itself rather than sharing personal details publicly. This decision reflects confidence and self-awareness. By avoiding unnecessary attention, she maintains focus on her craft and personal well-being. Fans respect this boundary, understanding that it allows her to deliver more meaningful performances. Her approach challenges the idea that success requires constant exposure. Instead, she demonstrates that authenticity and dedication are enough. This balance helps her stay grounded and connected to her purpose. Her privacy is not about distance, but about intention, reinforcing her commitment to quality over noise. Seeking roles that challenge limits. Throughout her career, Antje Traue has actively sought roles that push her beyond comfort zones. She's drawn to characters that demand emotional depth, physical strength, and psychological exploration. These challenges force her to grow and evolve as an artist. Rather than repeating familiar roles, she embraces uncertainty and learning. This mindset keeps her work dynamic and prevents creative stagnation. Each demanding role adds new layers to her skill set and confidence. Her willingness to take risks reflects a strong commitment to self-improvement. It also inspires audiences, showing that growth often comes from discomfort. By choosing challenging paths, she continues to redefine her abilities and expand her creative range. Crossing cultural and cinematic borders. Transitioning from German cinema to Hollywood required adaptability and determination. Antje Traue successfully navigated different storytelling styles, production environments, and audience expectations. This flexibility highlights her professionalism and openness to learning. Working across cultures allows her to bring fresh perspectives to international films. It also strengthens her understanding of global storytelling. Her journey shows that talent paired with preparation can overcome cultural and geographic barriers. By embracing new environments, she expands both her career and artistic vision. Her cross-border success serves as inspiration for artists aiming to reach global audiences without losing their identity. Conclusion: strength rooted in dedication. Antje Traue's story is one of quiet strength and unwavering dedication. From early training to international recognition, her journey reflects discipline, passion, and authenticity. She balances physical power with emotional depth, creating performances that resonate deeply. Her focus on craft, privacy, and continuous growth sets her apart in a competitive industry. Beyond acting, her career represents the value of patience and hard work. She proves that success is not about constant attention, but about commitment to purpose. Her journey inspires others to pursue their dreams with confidence, resilience, and a willingness to grow through every challenge.